Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss Pre-Market Report for January 29th, 2018. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Monday, everyone. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. Again, more of the same, uptrending behavior, holding patterns, upside breakouts, stop runs, those types of things. The last couple of days, we've been looking at this impulse range on the intraday time frame. You can see it really clearly in the 60-minute time frame. We broke that range to the upside Friday afternoon, and our idea was that 85s would be the next upside target. So if price continues to hold above the 55s, then 85 could be the next target up above. Here's what it looks like in the 60-minute chart. There's the impulse range we've been looking at. Again, that's after the recent rally to the upside. We got that impulse range down and bounced back to the mid, gave us a clear range, a neutral build out, energy building phase, and then we got the upside break. So again, that 55 is going to be very important here. You don't want price getting below there if you're a bull for a shot at 85s. Failure to hold 55 would open up a return to 25. If we take a look at the NQ, going to be very, very similar. You can just copy and paste the analysis. The uptrending market has been very, very bullish. You can see right here, clean impulse sell-off, bounce back to the mid, gave us a very clear range, another neutral build out, and a continuation to the upside upon the breakout. Now it's retesting the highs of the key range again. That's an area that bulls really need to keep bid. 7,000 right there for a shot at continuing this higher. The 100% target is going to be 71.20. So 70.62 is going to be the 50% target. 71.20 is the next upside target. So holding 7,000 could open up a move into 70.62 and 71.20. Failure to hold 70,000 could open up a return at the very least to 69.46. So keep that in mind. All right, taking a look at crude oil here. Going back out to the daily time frame. Very nice, clear uptrending behavior here that we've seen out of crude. The last couple of times, it's looked very similar to some of the blue chips, the YM or the ES, where we've had big burst up, sideways movement, burst up, sideways, burst up, sideways. You have seen no real corrections out of this one. But we did see a return to 63s. That was very important. 63 was very, very important for us. We talked about that any retest of 63 or prices just below it could offer a quick return to 65s. We got that. Also, based off of the key range back here, we knew that extension would take us into 66.48. We got that as well. So we got our 63 to 65 and our continuation to 66.48. That was very, very solid movement there, and great movement off of our levels. And now we got to see what happens next. At the moment, it appears we're back inside of a clear range, and we could be looking at further sideways within this range for a little while. Further development basically between 65s and 66.70. So we could see further development here. On the whole, this market continues to push up. So if we see any pullback, it could still be a great opportunity to buy it for another swing move up. Looking at gold, we just hit a major key range high. 1362.40 is the key range high here. We've rallied till we got up to that level, and we finally hit it. And now that we've hit it, we've backed off pretty decently. But this trend has been very bullish. And the last couple of times, we've seen this kind of pullback phase. We've seen a squeeze, pullback phase, and a squeeze. And now this could be another holding pullback phase. Do we get another squeeze to come from it? My idea right now is to keep an eye on 1340. If price pulls back to 1340 and there's rejection, that could lead to one more attempt higher, and that could test prices into 1375. But 1375 is a big time resistance level, CLVN, the whole nine. So if we get into 1375, I'm expecting a hard sell from that zone. So we could see one more squeeze up from 1340 into 1375 in GC. Here's XBT. Now again, I mentioned before, bulls are doing just enough to keep prices up right now, and that's exactly what they did over here before they dropped them. So Keep in mind right now, tight range between 12,000 and 10,000. That's building energy. If price pops up into say 12.5 or something like that, and it gets a hard rejection like this one or like this one, we could be looking at another big move down. That could take us into that 6,700. That's the next major level down, 6,700. So again, this is big time right here to see how does price play out. Bulls are keeping it up at the moment, but they're not getting paid. If they try to push this thing up and they fail, they're going to be running for the exits. And again, that would be an 11.3 to 6,700 type of move. That would be significant. If bulls can push this thing above 12,000 and keep it above that zone, then it could be a quick return back toward 15,900, which is the midpoint of the key range. One quick bit of news here, actually two quick bits of news. If you click on news here and you find the AAII Austin chapter meeting, that's tonight. I would love to see you this evening if you're in the Austin or Central Texas area. I will be speaking tonight, algorithmic and program analysis and tendencies with Frank Ochoa, Pivot Boss. That's me. We'll be learning about some ways to understand how the algos and programs work and how we can kind of piggyback off what they do. So this is the information down below. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. If not, we'll do it again another time. So that's the first piece of information. The second piece here is that it will be February on Thursday. February 1st, 2018 is Thursday. So I will be hosting a monthly market outlook at the end of the day after the market closes on Thursday. I'll put that piece of information out for you as well in a tweet and a post, so you'll have that later on. So if I can see you tonight, that'd be great. If not, I'll see the rest of you Thursday at the monthly market outlook, and the rest of you I'll see in the trading room very, very soon. Take care, folks.